Yeah, this video real petty, right? I wouldn't lie. But this is probably my most petty video that I will ever make, right? But it's about ketchup, and it's about one of the next reasons why England is trash, right? And it's about ketchup and fries, right? So, right. So all you know, right? That I really like fries, right? I like fries. So I went to England and I buy some fries, right? And I didn't realize, right, that haven't come from a country, right, where I was like a few generations down from ancestors who were colonized by English. Right, my ancestors were colonized by English, and I had to pay a whole 50 pence or a pound more, right, for some ketchup. I do some amount of ketchup, right? I do agree to them thing, right? There's not a comedy video too, right? But I do agree to them thing, right? I live in a country where I have plenty ketchup, and I like to soak down my fries, right? I like to soak down my fries, right, with ketchup, right? Ketchup, soy sauce, seasoning, pepper, right? I like to soak down my fries, right? So the fact that I had to go to our next country, and particularly the country that colonized me and my ancestors, and reconduct that colonization when I come back to Trinidad, right? And I had to pay extra for ketchup, for a little bit of ketchup, so not real good dog. I don't want to live in that country. Why you gonna live in that country for? It's nothing in that country for me. It's nothing in that country for me, right? That real dirty, right? I already buying some fries already. I already buying fries, right? And I had to pay extra, right, to get the ketchup. That don't make no sense, dog. Right, look here, when they come in TNT and thing, right, you just be able to, hey, go and buy some bacon cheese and you put how much ketchup you want, your bacon cheese, you put it, they are all, imagine that, this Trinidad and Tobago, a dot. And there's a dot compared to England, right? This country is a dot, and we were colonized by all your great and mighty nation. Right? If you go Maracas, if you go there when all you come down to Trinidad, all ketchup, seasoning, right? Tamarind sauce, right? All the sauces, mustard, everything from a line, right? Garlic sauce, everything in a line, right? And all them things line up, and you could take how much you want. This all is real trash, right? England is the trashiest country on the face of the planet, right? I imagine we was colonized by all. Now, this might seem like it's a petty issue, but it's a greater issue. It's a symbol, right? It's a representation. It's a symbol, right? So it might seem like it's a petty topic, meaning the example I use on, but right, is a grand representation and as a grand symbol to tell you how stink all is, right? Right? I only colonized this country, right? And it had nothing to do with the fast food place. It has to do with all your mentality in the British monarchy, right? Only colonized this place, right? I went over there, right? Hey, before they tell me, hey, girl, we'll come and stay in the Buckingham Palace now. Personally, call me and tell me, hey, girl, we'll come and stay in the Buckingham Palace for a night now. I only know I was there. I didn't even know, I know I was there. Meanwhile, all you're watching me remote view and me take my Olympic walk. 6 hours walking. 6 hours walking a day sometime and only remote view and watching me and getting kicks off of me. That real dirty, Dread. That real dirty. Right? That real dirty. All you know I was in England, British monarchy. All you know I was in England, making them kind of work, sweating down the place, walking on all your country, doing that JSUS work. No one died for my sins, right? Walking in the rain, walking, and all you know is me. And all you never take it upon yourself to say, hey, girl, come and spend a night in the Buckingham Palace. That real dirty. That's so dirty, is unbelievable. Right? And after this experience, when I realized, hey, all you know it was me, and all you didn't even do nothing about it, right? All you even call me to say, hey, Vijaya, so and so, right? That real flipping dirty. And all you colonize me, and all you know who I is. And still when I come back and TNT, all you want to latch on to me like all this, I something to all you, and I was nothing to all you. And I was never nothing to all you. That real dirty, right? Anyhow, right? I like a good bit of ketchup on my food and with my food. Right? Ketchup, right? Ketchup, mustard, right? A little bit of garlic sauce, but I really fancy garlic sauce. Seasoning, ketchup, right? Soy sauce, some pepper, sometimes, right? I don't always have to have and it's fries, right? Good.